wait for some people to filter in here.
I shared this out, so we should
good.
have a lot of good people.
I did too.
Here we go. All right. Well, yeah, I already shared it, and I shared a thrift haul that I did.
I saw that.
So
Are we going to see Mr. Pig tonight?
Yep. He's in the lineup, I think, second thing. And I've got the mushroom. I've got just about everything except the
Hey, Bussy Move.
Hi, Bus Move. I think I'm probably going to keep the reamer and the ornaments, the glass ornaments.
I'll be honest, I can't remember anything but that silly pig. He was so friggin' cute.
I know. He is cute. And then I have a Sanrio or Hello Kitty. It's a graffiti kitty. The mushroom's pretty. I have Auraforce candle holder. I got some jewelry. But the jewelry was just sitting kind of in baggies, so I don't know.
Yeah.
You probably didn't see that one.
That's kind. Nobody else sees it.
Have you guys ever heard of Canesville pottery?
Gainesville?
Canesville, like Kane, Citizen Kane, Canesville, Ohio. I didn't even. This was in my stash, and I didn't even know I had it.
I heard of Gainesville.
This one says Canes, Kanesville, Ohio. Gainesville pottery. I've never heard of it.
I don't know. Might be a good piece.
Well, I have it. See what happens. It's not very big, but I'm getting rid of all my.
Though.
It's what?
Pretty colors.
Yeah, it is a pretty color.
Look like one of those rocket ice pops.
Yes.
I was thinking of a mountain with lava.
Yes.
Hi, Cassandra.
Hello, Cassandra.
Yeah, I love names that I'm not used to seeing in here. Yay. I know Cassandra from other places, and same with Bus and Move.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Bus and Move in a while.
Well, and I don't know that. Yeah, and if you're new to me, I'll make you blue if I have your information. Of course, need your name, your YouTube name, your address, and your where you want your invoice to go for PayPal. So, and yeah, you just send that information to my email, and then I can make you blue.
And if you have more than one email, because I have a couple of people that have more than one email. They have a personal email for you to send like an email, and then for PayPal. So make sure, let us know both.
Yeah. And if you just want to hang out and chat, that's fine too. I don't mind that at all.
Yep.
And we love comments. And let us know if you have something specific that you'd like to see. Who knows? We might have it.
Yep.
Don't know till you ask.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been posting what sold videos.
I saw that
on my YouTube and on my Instagram. But this time I posted a thrift haul. So I went to a thrift store and an antique mall.
Yeah, I did a little. The other day I went to drop off some stuff, and
hi George.
I had I stopped at 3 different stores, but it was slim pickings.
Yeah. Well, I really don't like Goodwill around
I
us.
didn't even go to Goodwill. Yeah. I'm down to one Goodwill, and it's no.
But we have a White Dove is for hospice patients. It's a thrift for hospice patients. That was really good, and I had a couple other ones that I went to. Hi, Jen. It's nice to see you too.
Hi, George.
And then my husband had this wild idea to go to this one antique mall. He goes, "Oh, but he's going to be closing, and end of May or whatever." And we went there, and the guy really liked lighting fixtures and hardware. And then he had like a case of stuff, but it was like, oh, that was my toy when I was a little kid, and I don't even know how it survived. And he wanted like a ton of money for stuff. And the reason my husband thought I might like to go there is he did have some Tiffany lamps, and they were really nice to see. And then he had this really huge, it was huge, Vaseline glass bowl that was in a metal stand. It was gorgeous, but I mean, he's like talking about, oh yeah, that lamp's $534.
Yeah, but he's talking collector prices, not being able to resell prices.
Yeah, no, and I don't even think a collector would have picked it up for that. I think he liked his stuff more than he wanted to sell it, because nothing had a price on it in the whole store. You have to ask.
He made them up as he went, I bet.
Yeah, and that's okay. He was a nice guy, but But I went to another antique store after that, and I showed my husband that one. I'm like, this is more what I can get something at, and I got some more pictures for Aaron's show. So,
I got some stuff like that too this week.
Oh yeah, the little vintage toy was this little teeny teddy bear, like about this long, and it was animated, and you turn the crank and it would walk. And he said, "Yeah, it still moves." And he goes, "And I don't know how it still moves." And that other clown thingy there, I don't know how it moves either, because I used to put it on my railroad tracks and run
it down.
I was like, "Oh, great." But it was still in really good shape, so it still had all of its fur on it, so it was cute. Wow. But I didn't even ask him how much he wanted for it, because I knew it was like a sentimental attachment thing, and it'd be like, forget it. And who wants to take away his toy from his childhood?
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Well, at some point you have to separate sentimentality.
Yes.
It's sentimentality and selling just don't go hand in hand.
Yeah, but the main thing on his store, when it said antiques, it said that he specializes in lighting. So I think like the lighting globes and stuff, those he was willing to give up, and like hardware for drawer pulls and stuff like that he was fine with. But the little bit of antique things he had in the case, I think those were his sentimental stuff, and it would probably have been a display at home, but he didn't have probably room for it at home. But,
well,
I spent more time there.
A couple of weeks ago, I went to an estate sale. That lady that I translate, she told me, "Oh, go over here because they're having a yard sale." It wasn't a yard sale; it was an estate sale, and they didn't know what they had. So, I got a couple of Capo di Monte, sold one already. But the most precious thing was a Fenton oval iridescent, signed by the person that hand painted it. And I made good money on that one.
Yeah, that would be good.
It was the two daughters and the grandson, and the lady passed away about a month ago, and they just went to get rid of the stuff. Oh. They didn't care. So I grabbed all I wanted and made an offer, and she said, okay. And just the one item alone, I made the money back.
That's cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
I found some McCoy.
Oh, wow.
Earlier this week.
Yeah, I've got some tubs of McCoy around here. I just haven't gotten to all of them.
I have one McCoy left. I have the wishing fountain. That's the only thing I have left, and that I'm not letting it go.
Yeah.
Because we had the one. I bought one for my mom when I was in high school. It accidentally got sold many, many years later at a yard sale. I was just cleaning it, and somebody called me, and by the time I went out there. They had bought it for $1 something. But I ordered another one from somebody. They were selling it, and I'm keeping that one. That's about it.
All right.
Well, looks like we have some people in here, so we have about 10
folks.
Yeah. So I'll go over some of the things that we do here. And if you're new to the channel, welcome in and thank you for stopping in. We sure do appreciate it. And we have Randy here is my co-host at Moon Valley Crafts. And we have Maria, California Thrifter, as our guest. And we do buy it nows, and we'll do offers. And when we do the offers, we'll do going once, going twice, last call, and then we'll put in a sold. If you bid before the sold comes in, we'll open it back up for people to continue offering. And when you're at your max that you would like to offer, if you can let us know that you're out as soon as possible, that would be great. Yes. And we'll have some things that will be choices. And if you know which choice you want, if you can get that into the chat as close to when we're doing the going once, going twice, and whatever, just let us know. Or if it's a buy it now, let us know the choice. Like if it's $5 and it's a cat, put 5 cat. You didn't want the 5 dog, you wanted the 5 cat, $5 cat. That things like that will help us a lot. And we really do appreciate.
And remember, we always have lags, so refresh often. That helps you stay with the current bids. And it's sad when somebody's lagging behind and puts in an entry, but unfortunately, we've already called sold.
Yeah, I have it on my phone too here, and I even have to click the little live spot and make sure that little dot's red. And if it's not red, then I have to touch it and get my phone up to speed too, because it happens and I'm sitting right here. So and everything that we do sell does not include the shipping, and we will invoice you the cost of the shipping when we send your invoice. And I'm going to let each person come up, and let's see, do you want Randy to go first, or do you want to go first, Maria?
Randy can go first.
Okay. And I'm going to bring Randy up, and I'm going to let her talk about herself and how she does stuff. And then I'll let her sell her first 3 items.
All righty. Well, hi, I'm Randy, and Randy at Moon Valley Crafts is my channel. I also have an Etsy shop by the name Moon Valley Crafts, and of course my email is moonvalleycrafts@aol.com. I'm in Missouri, and I, of course, use PayPal for invoicing, Pirate Ship for shipping. Being in the middle of the country, sometimes I get a little better deal, although I've noticed that when packages are now £1 or more, they're not even allowing you to use some of the cheaper options. They're making you use cubic. So I just noticed that in the shipping. If we're doing business for the first time, just fire me off an email with your real name, your YouTube name, your address, of course. Send it from the email you want your invoice to come to, and we will be good to go, and then I can take care of you just as soon as possible. So let's hop into what we've got. So my first item is a cute little bracelet. It's a size 6. Now this is silver tone, and it has chrysocolla. And chrysocolla is sort of a turquoisey, greeny blue stone. Can you see that? Oh, hopped on it. It's a small one, Noelle, just letting you know it's a size 6. I well, I could get it on, but I'm going to have somebody fast it for me. So it would go on a 7, but it's a smaller size. But Noelle, welcome. And it's now Noelle's. Now the next one. Oh, I love this. This is something new that I've got. And I couldn't resist it because it was such an unusual color. It's vintage. Again, it's a small size because it's vintage. Come on, let me get it hooked so I can put it on the bust. No brand. Okay. And this is Buy It Now 8. Oh. This is a size 14. This is a peachy. The color's washed out. You can't see it. It's a peachy AB finish. There. Now you can start to see a little bit of it. I always try to put it on this, but then I find when I take it off, the color comes through better.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a peachy, not pink. It's peachy. You can see some, like, look under my thumb.
That's
see that? Oh, it
Yeah.
is so
see that.
pretty. Wonder what it would do on the white. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Beautiful, beautiful color. Now it's vintage. So I'm going to say it's from the 60s because it's the hook. It's the hook. And of course, you know, they did the little women wore teeny little sizes back then. So this could easily be 50s up to 60s. But it is just so pretty, pretty, pretty. And then I was hoping, I was hoping Patty Rose would be here already because she seemed to like this kind of thing. But I know we have the recap. So I don't know if you remember last time I had a necklace that had been originally one of those vintage 3-strand necklaces, and it had broke. And so this is another one that is in that same category. It originally was a 3-strand necklace, and I took it apart, but I kept it in the same, in other words, the same order that the beads were on the strands. I strung them, and I knotted it into one long necklace. So it's 45 inches. And these are plastic. Yeah, there's no glass, but it's browns and golds. And I even put the original clasp on it. So this is what I do when I have an old vintage necklace. I restring it as one big long one. So of course you could still loop it and make it a 3-strand or a double, or if you're into the long ones. So of course they're completely random, the way they were in the original necklace. And that's my 3.
Okay. Put Maria up here. This thing's making it so I have to hit escape. Weird.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maria California Thrifter. Of course, I ship from Northern California. I use Pirate Ship for the shipping and PayPal for invoicing. And please take in consideration the shipping fees, because we cannot give you a discount on shipping. We can, like just last week I had to invoice somebody and the shipping was too much, but it was a 20-pound box. So with that said, I adjust a little bit on the price because everything was already wrapped, and she accepted it and it's on her way and everybody's happy. I will be invoicing tonight, and then I'm going to have a sale this weekend. So I'll be invoicing, unless you're in a big hurry, send me an email and my email's on the screen. But with that said, I'm going to start this, and this is going to be a choice, $2 each. And the first item, it's this extra small child. It's not a child, it's a teenager's vest. Okay. Extra small. And the other item is this Nicole Miller bamboo mug. In their choice, $2 each. The vest, I call it a vest. It's in excellent condition. Extra small.
Like an argyle pattern?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very pretty. $2 each.
Every little boy should be made to wear one of those little sweater vests.
Well, I don't know. This was my granddaughter, so she wore it a couple of times with a white shirt.
Oh, well, that's
It's cool. So, hello, Maritza. But if there's no interest, I will pass on this one. And my next item is going to be a starting bid of $5. And it's this Catonsville Pottery butt vase. And this is Catonsville right there. And this is really pretty vase. It's got the oranges. It is glazed on the inside as well. And I believe I had this in my collection, but I forgot I had it. And now I'm just downsizing my bud vases. Very, very pretty.
That would even be good for Halloween display too.
Yeah. And this is 6 inches tall. Whoever painted it did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice looking piece.
Yeah. But if there's no interest, I will pass and give my third item. And my third item is this little girl. And she's going to be a buy it now of $3. Her name is Sleepyhead. And she's by Kalik. And it does say Sleepyhead, Fine Porcelain, 2001. She has no cracks or anything like that. She's lovely. She's got her little ponytails, and she's crying with her blanket, and her PJs are like a light blue.
Oh wow!
And she is.
And Cassandra's in at 3, so she's got it.
Okay, Cassandra. Yeah, because it was a buy it now.
Yeah.
And that's my 3.
Okay. Thank you. All right. pull myself over. Okay, and thank you everybody for being here. We really appreciate it. And yeah, we are going to have a recap at the end. So if you missed something, well, we might have it on the end. But if at any time you want to claim something, just let us know in the chat. Okay, my first item is going to be $15. And it is for this piece of Fenton cabbage rose in amber. It's a compote. It has the nice cabbage roses on it. Really pretty. I like that they're on the stem too. That's what the bottom looks like. Yeah, it is really pretty. You know, and you can use these for you can use them for a candy dish. You could use it to put a little Kewpie or frozen Charlotte in it. Or put some fairy lights in it and let it just shine. Really pretty piece, or just put it with your other pretty pieces of glass. But I really like the cabbage rose pattern. That rose is just so pretty on it. And it's just $15. And it's 6.5 inches tall. Okay, that's my first item. Now, number 2, if anybody watched my thrift haul that I had, you might have saw this piece as well. Most everything, I have a lot of what was on that for today. So this is one that a couple of people commented on it. And I just really liked it when I saw it. Number 2 is the pig plant.
There's that little piggy.
Adorable.
I couldn't help it. I know he's more contemporary. He's not real, an older piece.
And he's got dirt smeared on his face.
I know. I think that's funny that they did that. But he has no chips or cracks. He's a green color with brown on the bottom and on the inside. He's just so cute. And he is a good size piece. Let's see here. He's 9 inches long. So he's 9 inches from nose to tail. And he's 7 inches wide. So it is a good size piece. But it would be really cute as a planter. See, I like he even has little rolls on his neck here. He's been well fed. And those ears are just so cute. And it's a $10 start. It even has little felt so it won't hurt your table or whatever you put him on. That's number 2. $10. Get my next item up here. And my next item is going to be a choice for $10 each. Put this in here. Number 3, and your choice is going to be in the colors of the pieces. These are called Vernonware. We pin that. There we go. They're 5.5 inches wide from the spout to the handle. And Vernon Ware is made in the USA. It's marked. It's really nice glaze to it.
I love those colors.
Mm-hmm.
They had a whole bunch of the different colors, and they had the yellow and but in these are the two colors that I like the best. So
that dusty pink and that turquoisey blue.
Like turquoise, yeah. And I thought, if somebody wants one at each end of a table too, they could have.
They make great little planters.
Yeah, they do that as well.
Perfect for African violets.
Yes.
Yeah, or you can
could water them through the spout.
And you could put syrup in them. And you could put cream. Or if you had some kind of a jelly that kind of poured a little bit, might be able to do that too. I know there's like a blueberry syrup and different things.
Or gravy.
Oh, yeah. But these are Vernon Ware. And that was my 3. And let me get Randy pulled back up.
All right.
All right.
Okay. So I got my hands on a necklace. It's not marked, but it sure looks like Lee Sands to me. 16 inches, mother of pearl and pink quartz, and look at that pendant.
Ooh.
Now, I watched Lee Sands when he was selling his jewelry on TV. So I got to see a lot of Lee Sands. And it sure is his trademark. And often, if it was marked, it had a sticker instead of anything else. It's got the older clip, so I know it's vintage. These white beads are mother of pearl, beautiful mother of pearl beads. Then you've got rose quartz chips. And then you've got this beautiful asymmetrical pendant with the inlay. And look, you've got the natural mother of pearl, the pink, and the blue. This is what the back looks like. So you can see the pearl right down there. You can see the mother of pearl. Now I noticed it had some extra beads. I mean, some extra holes. So I wonder if maybe there was some more lines to it, some more strands to it, and they went by the wayside. I have no way of knowing. Because this exact necklace did not Google, but it just brought up all the, the typical. But it's just gorgeous. Beautiful for summer. Perfect for the beach. Perfect for the pool. For parties. Ooh, I just heard a little thunder. Perfect spring for 16. Now, it wasn't until right before the auction that I actually found a mark on this. This is a pin. It's enamel, and it's got a purpley blue and a rosy pink. It's clearly from the 60s. And where I found the mark, see right up there, LI. And I was searching. I could not find anything LI online. Oh, and it didn't come out. There. Could not find anything for that LI, but it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me get it so that there, look at that beautiful color.
Well,
So
the
it's got some
copper is very, very trending right now too.
it's got some black edging, that rosy pink, that beautiful purple. It is a gorgeous example of mid-century modern copper enamel.
And I know some of the paints, when they're doing that, do glow too. I had somebody that had me look at some stuff because it was doing that, and sure enough, what I had did, and that pink might. It's hard to
I
tell.
can't tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Now, another thing that you could easily do with this, so the pin back goes this way. You know, you can get these, I don't have any, but you can get these special adapters. You can get them on Amazon. That you just strictly, hey, goods girl.
What you mean?
Oh, yay! I'm glad we're making it hard for you. You can. It's a converter, and you just slip it on the pin, and it makes it a pendant. Wouldn't this be a killer pendant? Oh, you know, like on a torque up here. Ooh, gorgeous! That would be so pretty up there or down.
It's
But
nice
it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. Okay, my last one is a buy it now. And it's just so stinking cute. It's adorable. 18 to 20 inches. It's crystal. It's real glass. Look at these copper crystals. It is so delicate and antique-y looking. Look at it. And it's got these little rondelles with rhinestones.
And Noelle has bought that one. Thank you, Noelle.
Oh, Noelle got it. It's just adorable. I love it. It's so vintage. Now, when my mother got married in 1947, of course, it was right after the war. She did not wear a wedding dress. She wore a suit. She wore a suit with a long, it was long sleeve, buttoned down the front. The top of the suit, it was a woman's suit back then, and when it was more of the top was sort of like a peplum. In other words, it was cut down and it flared out, and it had a pencil skirt, and it was this exact gorgeous color of bronze. It was in satin. And anyway, this is yours, Noelle.
Okay.
And now we go on.
Put Maria up here. There she is.
You know, Randy, my maternal grandmother, when they got married, same thing. Not the jewelry, but the suit. And believe it or not, my grandfather is the one that's sitting down instead of her. I still have their wedding picture. So that's good. Okay.
Well, I'm glad to be.
Yeah, for this round, this is going to be a starting bid of $5. And it's this crisscross It was just sitting in my closet. You can put pictures in here, all kinds of stuff. And this is
Those were very popular like 20, 30 years ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is 26 inches long and 8 inches wide. And it has the hooks for you to do it this way or this way.
You could also put pins on that, though.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great. So this is going to be a starting bid of $5.
And I know they stick little photos in there, but
And it's in the, you can't tell in the,
definitely.
Yeah, it's
You could use
an
it as an
off-white,
idea board.
and it's got like a darker
Pinterest
ribbon.
board.
Yep. They use them for idea boards. You're right.
Yep. This is very pretty.
In an office for notes.
Keep your goals in mind. And Cassandra's in for $5.
Okay.
Looks like it's starting bid. So I would need to see 6 or higher if anybody else is interested in coming in. Otherwise, we can count it down to Cassandra. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, Noelle, that's a good idea too. Jewelry, pins. If you have a lot of pins or brooches, you could make a complete display of your brooches.
Yes. Yeah. There's no interest. We can count it down to Cassandra.
Going once, going twice. Fair warning.
Thank you, Cassandra. Okay. My next item is this doll rocking chair. And this is going to be a starting bid of $6. Now, I paid a lot more for that, but I somehow ended up outside the other day when it was raining. And I've already cleaned it, but I would put maybe some varnish and a coat of paint or something. But it's not, it's in excellent condition. It's very, very pretty.
It would work for a little kid, too. It's very sturdy.
You can use some of that lemon oil, too.
Tiny. This is,
yeah, good idea, Cassandra.
Yeah, this is 16 inches tall in the back. And the depthness is 6 inches, 6.5. Yep. Starting bid of $6. It's very, very pretty. Very nice.
Put your favorite teddy bear, your favorite doll.
Yes. I used to have a Cupid doll that laughed. But I was sold a doll.
Well, I was thinking you could put a planter on it and have a plant on it.
So. Yeah, too.
Yep.
Noelle's thinking along the same lines as me.
But if you're going to put a plant, you want to put some kind of varnish on here, because that's why a couple of weeks ago it was raining, and it
and probably put a block behind the rocker so that it can't tip back.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very, very lovely.
You could just slip a chopstick behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I've had it for, I don't know, at least probably 6-7 years or more. Very lovely. But if there's no interest, I will pass on this. And always come back on the recap.
Okay.
And for my third item, this is going to be a bot now, $4. And I think this is called an octagon, but it's so wall shelf. This is something that came from my collection,
Isn't that a hexagon?
Right here, there's like nothing, but you can put a piece of wood across and up here too, and display more items.
Yeah, You can hang
When I got it, there was
earrings on
nothing. There
it,
was no shelving.
necklaces.
Yes. That's what somebody was saying. Got the mesh behind here. There's so many things you can do. You can. My sister-in-law has one of these. You can glue a piece of thin wood, like the dollar store. They have it. You can also glue wood on here to enclose it. And it's
Will it
just
sit
about,
where it hangs?
6-sided.
Yeah.
And from corner to corner, at its widest is 12 and a half inches wide, and height is 11 inches. Okay. Very lightweight. It's got the little things for you can hook it on here, or if you want have a permanent, the little holes under here will hold it permanent to your wall. Okay. And if you don't like this color, you can always spray paint it a different color. My sister-in-law spray painted her white. Okay. But if there's no interest, I will pass. And that was my 3.
Okay. Well, and if anybody thinks about it while we're going through other stuff, just go ahead and put it in the chat that you want that mesh wall shelf for $4, and
yep,
we'll get you hooked right up with it. Okay. My next item, number 4, is a Hello Kitty piece. And this is from 2011. And it's a graffiti cat. And it is made out of plastic. Originally, it would have had makeup brushes in it. But I was thinking this would be cute for a teenager for a trinket box, too. And it is Sanrio. And it says like Hello Kitty right here. And I know somewhere it says Sanrio too. It says bling and has little kitties on it and all kinds of stuff. But it is made out of plastic, so it's easily cleaned. That's what the inside looks like. And it's a $16 start. I did see these go for a lot more. You know, it's Hello Kitty. Just about everything with Hello Kitty goes up in price. But I just thought it was really cute and different. And I have a niece that does a lot of artistic painting, and she did a lot of painting to like the walls in her room. So that's why I can imagine, you know, somebody that was her age at that time that would really like this piece. And let's see, what's some measurements on this? This is 7 inches tall.
Is in.
Oh, thank you.
Couldn't resist.
Well, it's kind of hard to. So, but yeah, and if you look these up online too, they go for more. So it's a good deal. Thank you. And we can count it down to Jameen unless somebody else would like to come in at 17 or higher.
Oh, they wouldn't dare.
Oh, I think so either. Love the colors on this. But I like teals and purples and stuff. Okay, that's sold to Jameen. Thank you, Jameen. Okay. Number 5. I've got a little piece of something a little bit different here. Let me get this up. There we go. artist is acting funny. There we go. I couldn't see where to put my comment. The comment box had disappeared. There we go.
Giuseppe.
Now, yes. So number 5 is Giuseppe Armani. It's a member society little plaque. It is also signed here by him, and it is made in Italy. Let's have that on it. And Giuseppe Armani did sculpting he was alive from 1935 to 2006. So this is 4 3/4 inches tall. I just thought it was a really neat piece. Of course, a nice Armani name. Giuseppe Armani, made in Italy. I know some people like to collect these particular pieces too. Okay. Okay, next piece. Get out of the way here. Go. Number 6 is going to be a choice. For some reason that looks wrong. That's spelled wrong, but okay. We'll just deal with it. So number 6 is a choice of little miniature hand-blown pictures. They're 2 1/8 inches tall. The choice is between either red or blue.
Oh, dang.
They're very pretty. Very nicely made. Whoever made these is a good glass manufacturing person because...
Oh, you could use them for little bud vases.
Yeah.
A single rose. Oh.
Yeah. Or you could I guess you could put a little bit of toothpicks in them, if you wanted. They kind of fan out in there. They're not quite that deep. But yeah. Gorgeous color of blue. And that deep color of red. And they're miniature, so they're only 2 1/8 inches tall. So they don't take up a lot of room. But gorgeous. And, you could put, a couple M&Ms in here and have your individual M&Ms and, refill it and have some more M&Ms.
Or a shot glass. That'd be a cute little shot glass.
You kind of could use it for a shot glass. It wouldn't be quite a shot because it's, it's narrower down in here, but
then you drink twice as many.
Well, you just look cute doing it though too.
Yeah.
But it would be a choice. Start at $6 choice. Do that beautiful blue, the beautiful red. Well, maybe you're drinking Everclear and you really don't want that much.
Ouzo.
Oh, yeah, Ouzo. Well, Ouzo, I think, goes down a little better than Everclear, but okay. tankard of M&Ms. Yeah. Scoop of M&Ms and yeah. M&Ms in one and peppermint schnapps in the other.
What?
All right. Well, it kind of peppermint and chocolate is what I was thinking.
Okay.
But you have to put it in the freezer and get it cold. Because
Yeah.
otherwise it's, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's get Randy back over here and see what she's got.
Oh, we never know. Okay.
And you got rain, huh?
Yeah, we've had. I don't know if you could hear the thunder, but it's been thundering and it's pouring out.
Hello, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
All right. This is an 18-inch Anne Klein. It's silver tone, and there's no stones, but the pieces are textured. And let me just take a peek. I was trying to think. No, it doesn't have gold edging. It's all silver tone. Very nice necklace. And of course, it's a toggle neck. It's 18 inches, I think I said. It's toggle. And there's the Anne Klein logo. It's one of these where basically the necklace doesn't have a long chain. The necklace goes all the way around. So, this is for wearing up, well, the way women wore necklaces way up around here.
Yeah, some still do.
Well, with the right dress, it's perfect. Like, for example, this blouse with the V-neck is perfect for that kind of necklace. It would be perfect for this.
It's good all
and
time.
And you notice how they go one way on one and another way on the other. Almost reminds me of shells.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
But if there's no interest in our Anne Klein, that's perfectly fine.
Hi, Moon. Welcome in.
Hi, Moon Chaser.
Hello, Moon.
Apparently, it reminds Noelle of fingernails.
Oh, now my next one. Oh, I love this one. It's a stretch bracelet. But look. It doesn't it look like it's diamond shape?
Yeah.
They're round stones, but the little points make it look like they're diamond. It is. Oh, it's nummy. It's nummy. Oh, does it sparkle? Now this is what the inside looks like.
And this is
very,
Randy
very
with her toys.
Huh?
This is Randy playing with her toys.
Yeah. My precious. It's so comfortable. It's gorgeous. Now,
it's great how they have that made.
Oh, yes. It's an inch across. And this thing sparkles. My God in heaven. You're not seeing. Let me try to get.
Yeah.
It's blinding me. But it looks like the diamond display in a fine jewelry store. Oh, look at the top. See, now you're getting the glint. See when I wiggle it up at the top?
Jameen had to put on shades.
It is beautiful.
That's what it looks like.
Just beautiful. You can think about it. And then my last item this round a blue mud vase. Now, this is mine. I used it. Now, this is Libby. Very heavy. I put clear in it. It needs a good soaking with clear. It still has some lime residue in there. I went and I soaked it in lime away and scrubbed with a little brush, but it probably needs to sit overnight, and I didn't have time to do that. But I got it all cleaned and scrubbed, but it still has a little residue in it. But it's a great bud vase because it's heavy. And it's that cobalt blue, so it's darker down at the bottom and then gets lighter toward the top, but it's still blue all the way. And let's see. 7.5 inches tall.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hello, John. My friend to the south.
And it's about 1 3/4 inch across. This is my only piece of glass other than glass on jewelry. But I thought I'd bring something just for change of pace. But if we have no interest, that's fine. Now we go over to Marie.
Maria.
Randy, I have that same vase, but mine's a Libby also etched, and it has an angle.
Oh my!
Yeah, I have. Love it.
Does yours need company?
No. No, mine actually is empty because it's angled. When I have some plants in the kitchen window, and I use it to water it. It's the right size.
John, it's Jameen. The goods girl is Jameen.
Okay. Hold on, I just found a piece of tape on here. Alrighty, for my first item this round, it's this lovely crystal. I just picked this up the other day. Got these beautiful roses in it.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a starting bid of $10. And this is 8 inches tall and 5 inches in diameter. Very, very pretty.
It would be so pretty for Mother's Day.
Yes.
Use it for roses and whatnot for your mom or partner or whatever. Or a friend.
It's got all these lovely roses all the way around. And it's got these sharps on the side. And it's an excellent shape. And if there's no interest, I can pass on this one.
Okay. And remember, if you think about it later, let us know, or we will have a recap. And you can also email Maria.
Sorry about that. Give me a second. I thought I had this on Do Not Disturb.
Okay.
All right. My next item, this is a 2-piece, and this is going to be a starting bid also of $10. This is a made in Portugal teapot, and it's got these beautiful flowers on both sides. And this was put out by Casanova Imports, which we used to have one here in Turlock. It is made in Portugal by the Losord. Okay. And then there's the lid. And this is from handle to spout. It's 8 inches. And then 7 inches tall. But it's very, very pretty. I think those are daisies. I should know my flowers because I love flowers.
Yeah, daisies. Black-eyed. Well, my mother called them black-eyed Susans.
I was thinking you could
I know
take
that I don't have
lid
them in
off.
my garden. I have a lot of stuff in my garden, but I don't have these.
I was thinking you could take the lid off and use that as a vase and put some of those flowers in it. That would be very pretty.
Yes. And it's in excellent condition.
Yeah.
Now, see, that's the kind of thing I would use for watering plants
Mm-hmm.
because I have one area where all my plants are. So I get a cute little pitcher like that, fill it with water. It sits right there as part of the display, and then I water them when I need it.
Yep. I have one for that. I have some plants by the window in my laundry room because I have an outdoor laundry room. And so that's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom does that too.
But if there's no interest, I will pass.
Well, and you want kind of the water to sit for a while so the chlorine dissipates out of the water.
And it gets room temperature.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Is that your
For
third
my
item
third
already? No. Okay. There you go. You had me confused.
Okay. My third item, this is going to be a starting bid of $8. And I've never seen these before. I couldn't find anything on it, but they are made in Japan. It's a creamer and sugar. And they're signed by Lona Jensen. But it has this beautiful iridescent.
Ooh.
So pretty.
This is the sugar. It is covered sugar. And you also
Is that
have
lusterware?
cream. It says it's Japan.
I know, but hold it real still for a minute.
Okay.
Yes, the finish on there is lusterware. It's pearlized. Yeah. When it's pearlized like that, it's lusterware.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know why I said iridescent. But there's both pieces. And that I would say this is almost like a size for a small, like a couple of people, because it's not very big unless you want to get up and fill it with milk again. But it's very, very lovely.
Though they are they're neutral, so they blend with any.
Yes. Yeah, this is like it's silver, and then the color is like a light sage green. Very, very beautiful. I've never seen these, and I tried to find information on it, and I could not find it.
I'm going to say they're older.
Yeah, and a lot of times the designer puts their name on there, but then they're made in Japan. But that's probably the designer on there of the piece.
Yeah. I think they're just very lovely.
Very different, too.
Yes. But nobody's interested, I'll pass, and that's my 3.
All righty. Okay. Pull me over here. And go down. I had fun picking up stuff at the thrift store. I hadn't been in so long. I just tried to give me the last thing I had on here. Trying to do copy and paste, and it didn't take away my last copy and paste, I guess. This darn thing is acting up. Excel spreadsheets are really nice until they act up. Ah, there we go. Now it's working. There. Okay, number 7 is a $15 start, and it is for this beautiful wooden mushroom. It's a mosaic of different colors and types of woods. It's in wonderful condition, and it is signed BOS 2018, so whoever made it did sign it. I wasn't able to figure out who that was, but I just picked up these yesterday, so I just briefly looked. Couldn't tell, but I just love the colors in the wood, the way the mosaic goes in here. Doug and Jen are tripping each other. This is, oh, I don't have a measurement on here. Let me see what this measures. This is a pretty good size here. It's about probably 4 3/4 inches tall. It's a good size. I can see somebody putting this as a center to an assemblage even. You know, set this on your little shelf and then put other little creatures and fairies and stuff around it. It will look neat that way. Oops. There. The wrong thing pinned. But really beautiful wood. And the wood grain on it. See if I can get it up close. See, they have a ring of. This is like a red colored wood. It took a really great craftsman to be able to do this, I think. Okay, don't see anybody in for that. Does Doug wear footed jammies?
Molly's in for 15.
Oh, Molly's in for 15. Thank you, Molly. Yeah, it is amazing.
She snuck that in on us. It's so neat looking.
Yeah,
is that wood?
Yes. It's wood. See the grain?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and we can count it down.
Hello, Patty Rose.
Hi, Patty. I gotta tell who it was. Molly. Okay. Alrighty, sold to Molly.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, so I'm going to take a chance and open my door to let some cooler air in because it's starting to get warm, and to see if the bad kitties come in.
Uh-oh. That might be troublesome.
I know, Tom has been a little stinker.
So I had a couple of these that sold, and I found another one, and it had such vibrant colors. I thought I would bring it. Again, this is an $8 start. It's a Dare 10 from 1971. Has fruit on it. It is 10 1/4 inches wide. Here's the back on it. I know I had 2 people bidding for these last time, and one of them got the one that was a little less vibrant in color. And I saw this and I thought, well, they may have wanted this choice too.
Becky, let me see the back for a second, please.
It's there.
Oh, I have one of their pieces. Mine's small. That's a nice.
Yeah. People like these.
Yep.
Yeah. Patty Rose, I think, got the less vibrant one. But this one is really nice. It's more vibrant. So I just thought I'd bring it and see.
Here comes trouble.
Uh-oh. Here comes the troublemaker. Okay. Don't see anybody in with this. Do a copy and paste here. But if anybody changes their mind, this is number 8. And we're also going to have a recap. So, the end. Okay. Number 9 is going to be a choice.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do a recap because in about 20 minutes I have to leave.
Okay.
My daughter's stranded and I have to go pick up my granddaughter. Sorry.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, but
they can go back and watch.
Yeah.
They can go back and watch. I get that, Patty. I understand. Okay. So, number 9, we have a choice of miniatures. And you see here, the first choice is this little ceramic pitcher. Reminds me of Majolica. Or there's another pattern that has this. This is made in Japan. It does have Japan on it. It's really cute. This one is 1 3/4 inches tall. So it's a little miniature, little pitcher, ceramic. That's the first choice. And then the next choice is this little Mexican miniature face that's 1 3/4 inches tall as well.
How cute.
Yeah.
Okay, that's next choice. Then this one.
Molly's in.
Molly's for 3.
Here's the next choice.
Oh, that's cute too.
And this is 2 3/4 inches tall. And it looks like it says Lurt, made in Brazil. With these pretty blue flowers. And then the next choice is a little Mexico cup. It's really cute too.
Becky, can you show me the second item? The pot. Yeah, that one. I think that's from Mexico. Does it say on the bottom Mexico?
Yeah. Well, this is Mexican. Yeah.
Okay. Because I just had a mug, and those are from Cancun. They're made in Cancun. Yeah. That's
And
beautiful.
then there's this little odd looking picture. It almost reminds me of a peanut.
That's what it looks like.
It
It
does.
is a peanut. It is a peanut.
Isn't it cute?
It's a
But it's a
peanut.
little miniature, and it's 2 inches wide from here to here. And then the last one is this clay green and orange miniature picture. It's 2.5 inches tall. And if there's nobody else in at
We'll take her
4,
down to Molly.
and then you can just let me know which one or ones you're interested in. Oh, nope, we've got Jameen in at 4.
Oh, she gave in. Okay. So now we have Jameen in with 4, looking for 5. Remember, we don't have a required minimum bid. I mean, $1, but we don't require bigger ones
Yeah.
at certain amounts.
I'm going to show the choices.
And Molly has backed out. So
Oh,
now we got Jameen in at 4. We'll start the countdown again.
okay.
Going once. Going twice. Warning.
Good night, Doug.
And that is, the chat moved up. I forget who was it?
Jameen.
It was Jameen. Okay.
Yeah.
So to Jameen. Okay. So Jameen, which one or ones do you want?
So we've got the 2 that look like Mexico. We've got this one made in Japan.
Got the peanut.
We've got the green one.
That is cute.
Green and orange. It's kind of a clay. Yeah, the peanut looking one. And we've got this one that says Lurt made in Brazil. So this is made in Brazil.
The 2 Mexican ones and the peanut.
Okay. So we're going with this one, and the peanut.
So Molly, do you have any interest in any of the others for $4? Aha. She wants the Japanese.
Ah, okay. This one. Well, thank you. Set that aside. And is anybody else interested in the 2 that are remaining? Okay. That was my 3. And let's see, we're on number 9. Okay, there you go.
All righty.
The good girl is saying the other Mexican pottery 2, Becky.
Oh, okay. Good girl wants the other Mexican one too.
Well,
Is that the picture?
If they're talking about the green one?
You can switch back real quick.
This green one?
The picture?
You mean?
Yeah, the stripe
The
picture.
picture, yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay, got that in. I've got a new brand. Well, two of them actually. You can look this up. So the brand is BC Lind. And this is a 17-inch, 14 karat electroplated chain. But look at how different this is.
Oh, wow. That is different.
This is substantial. This is 17 inches. And let me bring her. I don't know if you can see it. It's going to be too teeny. Oh, come on. Let me switch it over. So if you want to look, there. I can't get it to, my camera doesn't focus automatically, but you can look up her brand. It's gorgeous. I mean, heavy. Such a, it's like a take on a wheat chain or a foxtail. And of course, even though it's vintage, it's from the 1970s. And even though it's vintage, because it's electroplated like this, there's nowhere, absolutely nowhere. And I guarantee you, if you are wearing this, nobody's going to think, and here's what I was always tricky about. It is gold. It's just not solid gold. So somebody comes up and says, "Oh my God, is that real?" You go, "Yes. Of course, 14 karat. What they can see is real gold, right?" Gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. Ah, Jameen says, "I'll go for that." It's a good layering piece too. Gives you something up here. Well, Becky,
Okay.
we can go ahead and start counting that down.
All right. Going once. Unless somebody else wants to come in at 13 or higher. We're counting it down. Going twice. Last call.
It feels good too. Very smooth. You're going to have nothing will snag. Smooth as butter.
And that's sold.
All right, and that's sold, Jameen. Okay. My next item is another name brand. And I'll give you time to go looking it up. So it's a brand called B. David. He again is a vintage. This is 7 inches. And this is a rhinestone bracelet. Now, this is not sterling. This is fine costume jewelry. Look at that. Now, when I got this, I saw that it had the loops to have a safety chain. There was no safety chain. I put a safety chain on it. So you've got a safety chain with the little lifesaver, the right style clip. I didn't put a because it's vintage, I put the vintage type clip on it. And let me find. Come on, where are you hiding? There we are. It says be David. Beautiful colored rhinestones. In a pear shape. You've got pink, you've got garnet look-alike, you've got topaz look-alike, you've got peridot look-alike, you've got pink ones, which would be, like mimicking star sapphire. There's a topazy look, there's an emerald look with the clear in between. It's a gorgeous necklace. Yeah, gorgeous rhinestone bracelet, but this is fine costume. But again, you can look it up, see what they're running for his pieces, because we'll have it in the recap. And then last, just because we got to have just a cute little something. This is a little 6.5. It's glass, but the beads are sterling. Now, the clasp is not sterling, but the little caps, the little bead caps, and let me get it. And these are sterling. So it's a combination of glass and sterling for $8. And see, those are like tiger eye, but they're not, or cat's eye, but they're not really. They're just like a stripe. At first I thought they were like an agate, but they're a glass. And then you've got crystals and AB crystals. And it's just a cute little toggle bracelet, but in this case, it's got sterling bits and pieces with the glass. Oh, George says, I'll take it. It is yours, George. And that is my 3. Oh, wait. Hold on. Come here. Tommy. Come here. He just snuck in. And he went back. Oh, come here, baby.
Maria has to go, though. So we.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do the last one. And then if you can make me big real quick, and this is going to be it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So these are going to be Buy Now choice, $5 each. The first one is this onion soup mug, and it has a recipe on here. I have one of these. I love it. You can just put on onion or $5, okay? The second one is the Starbucks 12-ounce mug, but now $5. And this is from 2015. Very, very pretty.
Oh.
And it does say Starbucks on there. And my third item, it's this Linux Rose Blossom dish. It does say Linux on there. Very pretty. And you can just put in Linux, Starbucks, or onion. And then I'm going to go because she's telling me she's ready to be picked up. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for coming. Glad we had you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I know you're going to be on Saturday.
Yes, I'll send you guys the link. You and Aaron.
Yeah. And it's 10 a.m. Pacific time, Saturday.
Correct. And then we'll be
channel. And then 3 p.m. Pacific time, she's going to be on Aaron Proctor with us also.
Yes. Sorry, guys, I have to leave.
That's okay.
Duty calls.
Okay. That was so quick. I'm like, okay. It's my turn now.
I know, and I'm going to slip down the hall a minute.
All right. Grab a cat. All right. It's like, where am I at here? Ah, here we go. So I hope everybody's doing good. It might be a good time for everybody to look at their screen and make sure that they're on live and that the little button beside the lives is red. If you want to push that, to make sure that you're up with us. Let's see. Oh, no. There we go. My next item is going to be Orifors, Sweden. It's a crystal, number 10, $15 start. And this is Orifors, Sweden candle holder. It is marked. Where's the etching? There it is. The etching is down here. It says Orifors. This is a discus shaped candle holder. Beautiful clear glass with that great texture on the bottom. And that's the start of $15. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's a beautiful glass. And it's a good weighted piece, too. If anybody's ever had Orifors glass, you'd know the Swedish glass is just beautiful. And it is etched with Orifors. So that's number 10. Okay. Let's grab number 11 here. Okay, number 11. My favorite Martian. Yeah, that would have been good.
For sure.
All right. So I have a little nesting doll, and they're kitty cats. Let me pin this. Okay. So number 11. It's a $15 start. And the tallest one is this one, and it's 4¼ inches tall. Now, it does have a little bit of paint loss right here. I think that's all I noticed on this little guy. So this is the tallest one. And it does still have a sticker on here. And then here's the next size down.
Oh, dang nesting kitties.
And here's the next one. Let me see. This one I do notice a little bit of paint loss there. And maybe something going on right here. I think they just covered it over, though. I think that was in manufacturing. Little ginger kitty. And here's the next one, a little tabby. And the last one is another little, looks like another little ginger. That's the last one. They're so cute. Little nesting doll. They're kitties. That's $15 start. Love the expression on these. $11. Okay. These over here. And then I got something a little bit different here. Get the kitties back over there. There we go. Right, I have a choice of thimbles. I actually found a bunch of thimbles. But I only picked a couple of them because, well, these are pewter. And I like pewter. I don't normally pick up thimbles. They're $5 choice. This one says Mom's Thimble. And then it has a rose, or a flower, actually. I don't think that's a rose. It's flower on the back. Here's the top. The inside. I think that paper was an inventory number at one time. I don't know. And the second one I found, this one has a pelican on either side. And the last one that you have a choice of, it's got a sailboat on it and seagulls. I was thinking about it. I guess I could have showed them on my finger. So you get your choice of either thimble.
Any interest?
$5 start for choice. Like this one, it says Mother's Thimble. Like with
Mother's Day is coming.
Yep. Hey. All right. I don't see any interest there, so it's your turn.
Well, my little monster ran away. But in my room, this was a bedroom, and I keep the closet door open because I have shelving in there and I have stuff on the shelves, and he was in there. And I kept hearing this rattle noise. He had something on the floor. He was batting it. This is what he was playing with.
Oh, my.
This is actually a dental tool, but it was part of my crafting arsenal. So he got up on the shelf and he got into a container that this was sitting in, pulled it out and got it on the floor, and he was playing with it. Oh, well.
A little stinker.
Yes, a little stink pot. Now, this next item is really, well, come on. Cursor, get in there.
Well, I'm glad it's not just me.
No, I know. I think I'm typing away and nothing's happening. So I picked up this lucite bracelet. Well, was I surprised when I Googled it? It was very obvious that it was theirs. This is a Estee Lauder vintage cranberry red lucite bracelet. And you can look it up. It is a cranberry red. It's a size 7.5. Now, I have to have at least an 8 to get over my hand, but this thing is so nice. So you're going to need a smaller hand. I wear 7, but I need an 8 to go over my hand. Well, I suppose, nah, I can't force it. I would hurt. So this is going to be a smaller, but this is gorgeous. Look at this. It's just it's a cranberry. Okay, look, see down here, you're seeing more of the color. It looks reddish, but it's a cranberry. Think of cranberry juice. It's that pinkish red. Cranberries are a pinkish red. It's looking off orangey red. It is not. It is cranberry red. I'm trying to now. Okay, see a little bit. You're seeing a little bit better on the color. You see it better right where the light's hitting it?
Mm-hmm.
There, that's a good one. And of course, look, you can see through it because you can see my eye. But it's the color is called cranberry.
And Molly is in at 18.
Molly's in. Yes, exactly, Noelle. You know, I try to give you good prices. Well, I knew it was I knew it was a neat bracelet, but I had no idea that it was a name brand name bracelet because there's nothing inside to indicate that. And when you get it, you'll see the gorgeous. Oh, now you can see a little bit in the backside. Oh, it is. Yeah. Go ahead. Let's start counting it down for Molly.
Okay.
Because from my side, oh man, it is like almost like a magenta. It's such a gorgeous cranberry.
If there's anybody else that's interested, we need to see 19 or better. I'm going to count it down to Molly. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Molly. And thank you, Molly.
Well, congratulations, Molly. You got a special piece. I think it was a limited edition too, you know.
And we really do appreciate everybody for looking even. And just being in the chat.
And I love it when you Google something.
Yeah.
So next I have a Napier pin. This is so pretty. This is vintage, of course. It's gold tone, and you're seeing the right color. It has a coral colored lucite center. Now you see the leaves are turned up. The back sides are shiny. The front side, see they have this little hatchy mark texturing on them.
Oh, yeah.
Now here's the back. And it says Napier. It's hard to find there. There's the Napier on the back. It's a lovely pin. It's to basically it's to mimic natural coral, and they did a beautiful job.
Yeah.
And again, you can look this one up too. Beautiful, beautiful pin. I love how they've curled you know, it's like it's got movement. It's not static. And I love that texturing on the inside. Oh, here comes my little monster again. Oh, where'd you go? Tommy. Tommy. Let's see if I can get him. Tommy, come here. Here, want your toy? Come here. Yeah, I knew you'd sucker over.
Hey, Tommy.
Here's my little beastie.
Tommy. Hi, Tommy. Tommy.
No, don't shove it.
Hello, Tommy. What are you doing? Are you being a good kitty? Maybe not.
No. Okay, out you go. Okay. Very good. Okay, now my last one is just a fun piece. Because you know I got to bring both the fun along with the really good ones. But this is gorgeous. Another bracelet. 7 1/4. And this is rhinestones. But you ever talk about emerald having a blue fire in it? This is like a blue green. This is tourmaline green. These are gorgeous. This is now this is a more modern piece, but it is a pretty bracelet.
And Noelle
Noelle says it's hers.
Yep.
All right. It's yours, Noelle. And that's my 3. 3 and a cat.
All right. Well, I've got number 13. $6. I have to ask Randy what the metal is on this because I don't know.
Oh, but that's brass and dyed mother pearl.
I know it was dyed shell. I just wasn't sure if it was brass, but I thought it was.
Yeah,
these
brass.
are smaller, so
they're probably made in India.
They're 2.5 inches across, but I don't know what that means in a bracelet size. I just know they're little, the littler. But I have really large wrists. I wouldn't even try putting these guys on. But they're, I think, older.
Yeah, those are from the 80s.
Yeah.
They were very hot thing, the Oriental import stores, and that's when you had pure import, and it was a lot of jewelry in the 80s was over from India. Looks like one's a brighter pink or purplish, and the other one's a lighter.
We got purple and pink.
Okay. They're fun stacking bangles. I had a bunch of them, stacked them with straight color. You can stack them with gold, all kinds of things.
And I thought they would be cute for like a little teenager or a little girl.
Oh yeah, and they like the Clausenet ones actually clink a lot. Those don't clink really badly.
Mm-mm.
Oh, George is in.
They're smoother. Thank you, George. If there's anybody else that would like to be in, they'd have to be in at 7 or more. But if not, we can count it down to George.
We'll just do that.
Okay. And thank you, George.
And sold to George.
Okay. Thank you. So over here, my light box. Safety. And number 14. You know how This is, I'm going out of my comfort zone again. Number 14, I have a J. Crew necklace.
Ooh.
And I don't know what you would call that metal.
Oh, well, it's who knows what it was.
It's not really gold. It's more of like a brass.
We just say gold tone. It could be brass.
More of a brass.
Now the chain looks slightly copperish, and those other stones are neat. Other pieces are neat.
And it does have the J. Crew on here. And there's some rhinestones and like a pearl.
That's neat looking.
Yeah. And it is a 30-inch long necklace, so it hangs down long. I see Molly in at 10.
Oh, that's a good one, Molly.
I thought it was. And anybody else is interested, it would have to be in at 10 or more. If not, we can call it down to Molly. And thank you for your offer.
Why
Molly.
waste time?
Yeah. I'm glad you like it.
My F didn't go, but warning.
Warning. Yeah, we can just put in sold. Thank you.
Like Robbie the Robot.
Okay. Thank you. And let's see. I would just try this one and see. Number 15. There's one in every bar.
Yeah, and I've met a lot of them.
I just thought it was funny. And it has a Cherie on the back. That's probably who did the piece. Probably one of those.
After enough beers, they think they're God's gift to women.
Yeah. Well, you got a horse's butt there. So there's beer and wine and the horse. And there's one in every. And I see Molly in it. 8. Thank you, Molly. I just thought it was funny. And we can count it down to Molly.
Okie dokie.
Anybody else that is interested, we'd have to see 9 or more.
Tommy, what are you doing? I heard noises.
He's not telling.
No.
Okay.
He started becoming spiteful. Where you tell him not to do something, he'll intentionally go run someplace else and do something.
Well, he wants your attention.
Yeah, well, he gets the wrong attention. Okay. This is a brand I had never heard about before until I started getting pieces of jewelry. And now I snag this stuff whenever I can. It's called House of Harlow. I love the name.
I've heard of that.
House of Harlow. It's very Art Deco. 24 inches. So it's on a nice chain like this. And it's this really neat pendant. Turquoisey blue with little black edges. Now, it's so Art Deco. You can look it up. I encourage looking it up. And I think I put it on the chain. I think when I got it, it was the pendant only. So the chain is a chain I have put on it because I like to do that to pendants. But it's definitely a House of Harlow pendant. Very distinctive. Once you start seeing these pieces, you know exactly what they are. There's always good construction. Look at how the bail is. You could put that on a collar, if you've got a torque, so that you could be wearing it up here. You could take it off the chain and you could wear it up like that. Or on a shorter piece if you wish. You could almost wear it backwards. Shine that up. Really nice. Okay. The other half. Oh, here. Hold on. Oh, come. Oh, she ran away. Come here, baby. Cherry. Come here. She says, nope, not going to do it.
Cherry.
She doesn't get in trouble. She watches Tom get in trouble. And it just wouldn't be an auction unless we had a kitty pin. This is a really heavy metal kitty, and he just has little dots that are like faux marcasite. He's silver tone.
It's coming across gold again.
I know, but he's silver tone. And Noelle, I want to check, make sure that, hold on. I want to make sure there's nothing down here on the tail. Hold on a minute. Well, it looks like it's a missed stamp. If they stamped it, it didn't imprint right. Anyway, so Noelle wants kitty, and Noelle gets kitty. Okay. And just for George, if George is still looking, are you still there, George? I found something for you. I flashed it earlier. Let's see if he shows up. Uh-oh, did George leave?
He might have fell asleep.
This is Lynette Candy. Look at this.
Well, that's pretty.
It's metal. There's my little note. That's how I mark stuff. I note. So this was a candy tin. Somebody at one time bought this candy in this tin. Isn't it adorable? It's even got the paper in the lid. I left it. Now it measures. I know George likes these. Oh, Lydia's getting it. So it's 6 1/4 by 4 1/4.
And it was a buy it now.
3 inches tall. Yep, it's a buy it now.
And I see Lydia in first.
And I have Lydia in first too.
And Molly retracted. So
yep.
I'm
Okay,
I'm going to put in sold to Lydia just so we have that. And thank you. Thank you both for offering.
Yes. And that's my 3.
Okie doke. Go. Lydia says we can let Molly have it.
Oh, Lydia, you are so sweet, Molly. Lydia is offering to let you have it.
Are you
Are
still
you
interested?
interested?
I believe she is. But we'll see.
And if you have not subscribed to Lydia, Artio Jewels by Lydia, please go visit her channel and her lives. She makes the most gorgeous pieces of jewelry, and she has pieces that I'll never be able to afford. And as a buyer, she gets beautiful pieces, I think probably from Mexico, with turquoise and spiny oyster and uh, conch, silver pieces, just gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay,
Sorry.
I'm going to mark it to Molly.
There, I was putting Lydia's link.
Let's put a sold, and so we're okay. Let's
So we're gonna do sold to Molly instead.
yeah. So we have the record.
Molly.
Because unfortunately, that tin is a one of a kind. I just have the one.
There we go.
I snag them as I can find them.
There. What the heck? Must have deleted some other comment, but whatever. Okay. That's in there.
Oh, we both did it, so we're covered.
Oh, that's why. All right. Now I have a necklace.
Oh, okay.
Number 16 is this beautiful 3-strand necklace. And it has some Aurora Borealis.
Night, Maritza.
Night, Maritza. Thank you for stopping in. And it's 3-strand. And it goes from 18 inches to 20 inches. It has an extender. That looks like an older clasp. It's a gold tone on the findings here. And on the little pieces that are on top of the black beads. I'm trying to figure out if the black beads are stone or...
Are they cold?
They kind of seem a little cold.
They look like stone to me, really, because they have a dull finish.
Yeah, they look like stone and they kind of feel like it to me too.
If you clink them together, do they make a high-pitched tinky noise or a thunky thunky?
What do you hear?
Thunky thunky.
Yeah.
So they're not glass.
No, they're not glass.
And they're obviously not plastic, so that the thunk noise would then mean they're a stone.
And I don't think they're ceramic because of the sound.
No, they're not ceramic. I've seen those beads before, and so I'm pretty sure that they're a dark stone.
Yeah, and then they have the Aurora Borealis.
I've seen those bead caps before, but you see they don't have a high shine on them.
Right, they don't. But I thought they were very attractive though. And then they have the little separators with the little clear ones. And is this kind of old clasp something that says that it's made in Japan or?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's okay. That's a vintage class, so that's the 50s and 60s up to 65. So that could be 40s, 50s, and 60s. I'd say 50s, 60s.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. It was old because of that.
Yep.
On there. And let me just move this and I'll show it up by my neck.
Now, see, that's the kind that when I get them and they're broken, I create one long necklace out of them.
Yeah, and see, and it would hang about there for me. So. I saw with the AB crystals on there that was very pretty. Okay, and that's $15. And let's see what my next item here is. Number 17 is a $20 start, and it is for this cranberry pilgrim vase with the sticker still on it. It has riggery. This is called riggery around the neck. Very pretty pilgrim cranberry glass. It is 5 inches tall. It's not a huge vase, but it does have its original sticker.
With a cute little ruffle.
Yeah. It's got its own little necklace. That's
Queen
$20.
Elizabeth with her, not the original one with a ruffle collar.
Oh, yeah. But pilgrim glass in a beautiful cranberry color.
Hello, hubby.
I think he woke up. Okay. That's number 17 for 20. Number 18 is going to be a choice. And it's for McCoy style pottery. Now these, you can look and find them with the marking of McCoy on them. This one is like an orchid. It's that. And there's the bottom. And then the other one is a bulb planter.
I was going to say that's for forcing bulbs.
Yeah.
If it's not an ashtray.
No, it's not.
No, it doesn't have the holes.
It's for forcing bulbs.
Like narcissus.
Yeah.
Hyacinths.
This one. Yeah, this one, if you look, it almost looks like there was an impression. Can you see the bumps there?
Just vaguely.
Yeah, so I just think they didn't quite get it marked because this is very typical of the McCoy that is this exact thing. I mean, it's exactly the McCoy piece. So I'm pretty sure that these both probably are McCoy. I bought it with a load of McCoy pieces, so.
I love that blue color. Well, I love both of the colors, both of them.
Yeah, and they sit nicely together too. Okay, and that was my last item. And I'm going to bring up, well, what's her face? Randy, so she can tell everybody.
Oh, what's her face? Yeah. Okay. Well, of course, every Thursday I'm here with Becky. And then let's see. So now we're in May. So Tuesday the 6th, I will be with Johnny on Johnny's channel. I think it's his members auction. So it's the New England Cajun Adventures channel. And then I will be with Dawn and Teresa on the 7th, which is Wednesday. Then my special one that I'm excited about on May the 15th, which is a Thursday, which is right before Becky. I've got a half an hour of glory on Glamma's Classic Crap Auction. Oh, thank you, Patty Rose. I tried. I tried. And then I'm going to be with Amy, Cool Ranch Dorito, on the 17th. And I haven't written past that. So that'll take you with there. I'm probably going to do my invoicing this weekend because, again, I don't have another auction until the 5th. So I'll be doing my invoicing. And you know the drill, yada, yada, PayPal, pirate chip, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's go back over the goodies that are still available. I've marked them down. Okay. So here is
George would like the copper pin, please.
Okay. George, let me mark you down quick for it. This is what George is getting. It's gorgeous. Again, it's a brand called LI, and I don't know who it is, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous pin. So let me quick mark that down for George. Good timing, George. Okay. So the first thing I've got is this 14-inch. This is probably from the 50s, early 60s. This is a vintage rhinestone. It is gorgeous. This is the most, I'm going to hold it. It is, it would be a beautiful pendant, George. This is a peachy pink. This is not pale by any means. This is the most glorious peachy pink. I'm trying to get it on an angle. You kind of see it a little bit?
Yeah.
It's much deeper than that. It's not that pale. So it's an AB finish with this glorious peachy pink. And it's really stunning. You're not getting the color. I think if I put it up there, that gave you a better idea. And so I was asking 8 for this, and I'll take 7. Because it's a beautiful little vintage piece.
Yeah, that pin would also make a cool bolo tie.
Yeah, that too. And of course, Patty Rose, you got the one piece of the purple plum, which was beautiful beads. And this is another one that I did the same thing with the vintage beads, and I made one big long string. So this is 45 inches. Now these are a vintage plastic in a golden tan, and it has the original clasp. They're these are probably from the 60s. This came from a 3-strand necklace, possibly made in Japan. A lot of these were made in Japan. And I put them in exactly the same order that they were on the strings. Oh, Noelle decides she likes that. Oh, on the pink rhinestone. Gotcha, Noelle. Gotcha. Okay. And this is 10. You're going to love that pink one. That is gorgeous, Noelle. Anyway,
Noelle would like that.
This is neat. Then I have I think it's a Lee Sands, 16 inches. It's Lee Sand style, mother of pearl, rose quartz, vintage, with this gorgeous blue and pink and white pendant on it. And all these, the white beads are all mother of pearl beads. And all the other beads, and then you've got little gold beads, they're probably plastic or metal. And then you've got rose quartz. So it's all basically all gemstone. And this beautiful, beautiful pendant, perfect for summer, pool, beach. Oh, gorgeous and beach. It's just Beautiful, beautiful piece. Then we had this 18-inch Anne Klein silver tone. I was asking 12 and I'll go down to 10. It's 18 inches. And see how she's done it with each one different? So she's got texture going one way, texture going the other. They're basically the same shape, but they look like they're different sizes because one's up, one's down. And it's got the tag. It's marked Anne Klein. Okay. And then my favorite, here's that stretch rhinestone bracelet that looks like it gives the impression of it's squared, diamond shape, but it's not. It's round stones, but those little dots make it look like it, and it has really interesting construction. There is no name. I was asking 12. I will take 10 for this. It's gorgeous and it feels good on. Nice and heavy. Really well put together. Then I had
Patty Rose is 10.
Patty Rose, you've got it. I'm presuming you want the bracelet, Patty Rose, correct? And not the Anne Klein? If I can get confirmation that it's for the bracelet. Yes, okay, I thought so. You will not be disappointed. It's gorgeous. Okay, then here's my Libby Cobalt vase, blue vase. I'm now going from $8 to $6. Now remember, I have used it. It does have a little water scale inside. I'm sure that will come out with soaking in something like clear. But it's a lovely little blue bud vase. Now $6. Then I had my B. David rhinestone bracelet. I was asking 32. I will take 30. 7 inches. I put the safety chain on it because the one was missing. You can look up his brand and think about some of these things. If you think about it and you have a chance to look it up and do research, you can always email me. My email is moonvalleycrafts@aol.com. And this is now 30. And then let's see what's next. Oh yeah, I love this. This is that gold tone Napier pin. Beautiful gold tone Napier pin with the faux coral interior. Beautiful coral color. I was asking 12 and I will take 10 for this. This is a really lovely pin. Shiny on the back. And in the interior, see how the leaves turn up? But they've got this little etching, scratchy mark kind of surface on the interior. Beautiful, beautiful pin. And then my last available piece now is this lovely House of Harlow vintage pendant on the 24-inch chain. I had asked 18. I will take 16. And you can look up House of Harlow, like Jean Harlow. Beautiful Art Deco style jewelry. The chain I put on there, it is not the chain that came with the pendant. The pendant came to me separately, but you can see you can take it off of this chain and you could put it on a beautiful collar to wear it up like that if you wish. And that is my bunch. Because
Okay.
everything else sold.
All right. Of course, thank you everybody for being here tonight. We really appreciate it. And I have a busy week next week, so I'm going to try to get the stuff that I sold tonight invoiced tomorrow, because I'm going to be on Saturday with Maria California Thrifter, 10 a.m. Pacific time. And I'm going to be on with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, on Saturday as well at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And Maria is going to join us on there as well. Sunday, I'm going to be on Two Old Guys, Mark and Mike, and that's like 1 p.m. Pacific time. And Johnny's going to be on with that. Monday, I'm having my Whatnot show at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. On Tuesday, I'm going to be on Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller. I think it's 1:15 Pacific time is when I'm going to be on there. And next week, we're going to have Denise's Magical Emporium join us. So, full week, but looking forward to it. And now my items that are still available are number one for $15. I have this beautiful Fenton cabbage rose compote. Love cabbage rose pattern. This is 6.5 inches tall. It is prior to 1970 because it does not have the imprint on it. And that's number one, $15. Let me put this in a safety zone here. Number two is the Piggy, and it's $10. Number two, this great planter.
I love that Piggy, but I can't get him. I wish I could, but I can't.
Yeah, he's really cute. I love these little fat rolls here. Number two, $10.
He's a big Piggy. You could get a big old plant in him.
Oh, I
Put
know.
a mother-in-law tongue. He'd be great with a mother-in-law tongue, a sansevieria in him.
Oh, yeah. And number three is a choice at $10 each, either pink or blue. This is Vernon Ware, $10. Vernon Ware creamers, made in USA. Number three, choice of pink or blue. Let's see where we're at next. Number five is $8. And this is Italian sculptor Giuseppe Armani, Member Society. And it is signed by Giuseppe Armani. And it does say made in Italy. And this is number five for $8. And then we have this stupid thing. Keeps getting bigger, then littler, then bigger. There. Fix it. Did it again. There we go. Okay. Number five. Number six is $6 choice. They're miniature little hand-blown pictures that are 2 1/8 inches tall. $6, your choice of blue or red. I don't know who made these, but It's a good glass maker because they're really nicely made. Okay, that's number 6. $6, blue or red. Number 8 is a Dare tin. And it is $8 from 1971. And it's 10 1/4 inches wide. That's number 8. Oh, you too, Nancy. Number 9.
Hi, Nancy.
The only one I have left is this little miniature vase for $3. That's number 9 for $3. It is 2 3/4 inches tall and is made in Brazil. And it looks like it says Lurt on the bottom. Maybe it says heart. And I'm just reading it wrong. That's number 9 for $3. Number 10 is Orrefors Sweden Crystal Discus Votive Holder. It's etched with a signature. It's 5 1/2 inches wide, and it's $15. $15, number 10. There's the Orrefors etched signature. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. I was surprised I found it. Number 11 is a nesting doll, and it's $15, and it's 5 pieces, and they're kitty cats. This one does have a little bit of paint loss right there. That one, that one, that one, this one, and the baby. So you get all 5 of those, $15. Number 12 is a choice of thimbles at $5 each. They are pewter. Number 12. And it would be either the Pelican. It's one choice of thimble. Or this is a sailboat with a seagull. It's another choice. And the last choice of thimbles would be this one that says Mom's Thimble. And on the other side has a flower. These are pewter thimbles. Number 12. Number 16 is this Aurora Borealis and Blackstone 3-strand necklace. Number 16 is $15. And it goes from 18 to 20 inches. And has an old clasp there. And number 17 is $20. It is a Pilgrim cranberry hand-blown glass vase with riggery. It's 5 inches tall. And this around here is what they call riggery. It's a little collar or necklace. Number 17 for $20. Number 18, you have a choice at $15 each of this beautiful piece of pottery with, it looks like orchids on it to me. And I think there is a faint imprint here that would have said McCoy. It just didn't impress, I don't think, all the way. And then this one, when you look it up, does look like McCoy as well. This one I don't see a name or imprint on it. This is a bulb planter to start your bulbs in. And that was the last item I had for the sale. And if anybody thinks of anything later, you can put it in the comments and let me know what your favorite item was. Put that in the comments. And I want to thank everybody for being here and Randy for joining me and Maria. And it's too bad Maria had to leave early. She had some nice items. If you go back and look on the replay, you can see what she had left. And if there's anything that you would like that Maria had, please email her. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear from you. And I am going to be on with Maria on Saturday, so you can look for her there. So Saturday, Maria will be on her channel at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and then at 3 p.m. Pacific time, Maria will be on with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy. So look for her there. And I'm sure she would appreciate you coming and seeing what she has for that show as well. And I want to say good night to everybody. Sweet dreams. Is there anything else you want to say? Yeah, thank you for coming. Always, always so happy to have you. And have a good night. And bye, everybody.
Good night.